Guys, welcome back to my channel, and I have another little haul for you guys. So this was their debut collection for buttercreams, which I don't have, and then this is the Party in the Palm, which is their new buttercreams for light elegance. I haven't even opened it, and I pulled this up with it, but like super cute, right? So excited for Pool Shark and Social Butterfly. Like that's probably going on my nails next. And then this was the debut collection, which that is what it's actually supposed to look like. So I guess, you know, getting these so close to each other, that's pretty close. And then, well, that's more orangey though, but I think that's what it was. But yeah, I'm so excited. I love buttercreams. I think buttercreams are my favorite. Well, I have a bunch of swatch sticks. Let's get into it. I don't have many to compare it to since I'm only doing light elegance right now, and I do have a little bit of I always want to say Aztec, but that's obviously not what it's called. I don't know what the heck it's called. Whatever that is. I have one more of that, and I'm going to get the gold eventually. I have rose gold, and then I got the white gold, which is silver. So these are the colors I have in solid, and these are the glitters I have. So I'm like, I tend to stick with a brand. Like I did Harmony Gelish forever, and needless to say, I stuck with that forever. So I'm using my glitter one. It's the Oval 4. And I pulled the tops off of this one already because I wanted to make the video go faster, but then I was like, well, then you're not gonna see my first like reaction. So I stopped, paused, and then I'm doing the buttercreams for sure, like first reaction. But I love this color, but let me do it like that so you guys can see it. It is so pretty. I was like, I kind of want this on my nails next, but I got Pool Shark. That's the white one. No, Social Butterfly. So I think that's what's going next on my nails, which may be sooner than later. But look how pretty that is. I should zoom in. And it's just so pretty. I love it. Like, yes. I always try to like play with my swatches, but I just need to like not and just do it. I love it. I'm sticking this in here. Okay, so let me get a lint-free wipe, and I just got that all over my unit. Okay, so taking a little Beezy, and this was sugar coated, which is like the fine with some lighter colors, and I love this. Look, I haven't even swatched it yet, so this is like true first reaction, but like look at those hexagons, look at those colors. Like if I do like a super thin layer, let me get like half of that off. Like look at that. Oh, it makes me so happy. So I usually with like stuff like this, I tend to like place it. I don't just like rub it on. I tend to move it around, and it tends to get a little bit chunky, but it doesn't really matter when you file because you encapsulate usually in clear. At least I do, unless I'm doing like a fade. Then I don't really encapsulate. I mean, sometimes I do, but like, not really. And I am doing a placement again on this one. OMG. Like, for real. Ugh. How amazing. That would look killer over black, and a little bit probably of a finer coat. Yeah. Yes. And then just wiping that off, like, oh yes, look at that glitter. Actually, it's probably better that it's out of focus. But these two, like, I think Little Beezy is everything I wanted Sequence of Events to be. This is so yellow to me. I can do a comparison. Like, I don't know. This one was super disappointing. So let's deal with this guy. And this is a leaf gel as well as the rose gold one. I had it on my nails last time. I think I did one of these videos. So that's the rose gold one, and then that's the white gold, which is essentially silver. But I love this stuff. Like, look at how pretty that is. And I recommend thin coats with this, but you can do it. It's like really cool. You can kind of like, I don't want to say dry brush it, but you can definitely use a lot less and do like kind of like, I had too much to do that, but you know, what's the word I'm looking for? They have special ones that do this. What am I looking for? It'll come to me. Like a lace. That's the word. Because like it's super spaced out like a lace. Like if you do like a hard dry brush, I totally think you could get away with doing it like a lace. Oh yes. Okay. So those are the glitters I have. And again, I just wipe it off. And then I mold my brush back together. Oop, got it on the barrel. Bam, that's it. Sometimes I'll actually take a little bit of clear, like a builder gel or like cool gel, and I'll get a little bit on my fingers and kind of run it through. So that's all the glitters I got. Going to get another one, going to grab my color brush, which I usually think I always need another one for this, and this is the gel, I believe. No, oval 4. I mixed these all up now. That was not smart. Let me unmix them. So we're doing debut collection. So grade A, your turn, sweet cream. Under perfection, I melt for you. This, okay, so this is the debut collection. Since that wasn't very smart of me, I'm gonna do grade A, because that may be my favorite from the jar. Like looking from it. I can't wait for summer. Like, is this not perfection? I don't even have like a thick coat on. Like, I find some of the lighter ones need a thicker coat, like the white one I have, but give that a second. Do like the Selena ride-in technique. Yes. Okay. Pull that guy out. Okay. I usually can get about 2 colors on that. So let's go your turn. This one looks really pretty too. Yeah, it looks gorgeous. Okay. Can I just like wipe this on? Is that like super like ghetto? I know you should do it like on the jar, but that's fine. This is a dream. That's so much on here too, because I pulled from the lid. Yeah, I got way too much. But like, yes. Oh my God, that's gonna drive me crazy. One of my swatches has that. I think it was a pink one. And I'm debating redoing the swatch, because I wasn't even paying attention to where like the edge was. Like, I'm just gonna give that a second, let it level, and it'll be fine. So that was your churn. Let's do Utter Perfection. Yes. There's actually quite a bit on these caps. So I'm gonna scrape it. Well, I didn't do a very good job. And I just got that all over my thumb when I went to throw that away. I love swatch videos, so I hope you guys do too. There's something like super satisfying with a swatch video. And you know you can mix them up and make them softer, so that's what that separation is, but that's perfection. Ha! Got it. It'd be terrible if I got too close to the light and it just cured on my nail. So let's do Sweet Cream. This one isn't as bad at all, actually. I'm like dragging my brush through. Like you can see it like going over it. That's how pigmented this is.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. These are so good. I let buttercream sit out for just a sec, usually. Let's do I Melt For You. Oh my God. Look at that color. This one probably could be stirred up, but I don't want the consistency to get that like more liquidy feel, because I like the feel that I use. That is a broken one. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, I totally wish I did what everybody else did, but I didn't. So I gotta top coat all these. So you can see me dragging it, and it's pretty pigmented. Oh my God. That is a neon color in that light. Holy moly. Go to a rave. Button Me Up. Which is, I think, the first one I actually grabbed. This is a beautiful lavender. All right, so that is that one. This is gonna be a really long video. Sorry, guys. All right, so now we are on Party in the Palm, if that is what you have been waiting for, because it's brand new. I'm gonna grab a little bit of cleanser and clean off my brush just a little bit. Like, not terribly. Because I want this one to have whatever it's supposed to have with no color. Oh my. I am going to save every drop of this. Holy Toledos. You guys know I hate my jars getting gunked up, so. Look at how beautiful this is. It's definitely not a white, it's a pearl. And that gets even. So it's pretty good at one coat. I would do two or a thicker one coat because you can see through it. Let me get a little bit thicker here. I think you would be good with the one coat, the top coat, like the sandwich technique or whatever, and then come back in. Yeah, because look, doing that second coat helped tremendously. And if you don't put this over a dark color, you should be good. I can't get over how beautiful that is. And I didn't even mix it up. Oh my gosh. That is my favorite. And actually, it's the least filled jar that I think I've used today. So let's take Pool Shark, because that's another cool color that I'm looking forward to. I just got Relay Gray, which actually is probably in the darker gray, and Relay Gray had a baby. This is it. Let me get a stick out. Like, look how much I just put back in that jar. Like, that is a lot. Yes, this gray is great. Actually, it's probably the perfect middle ground to the two that I own. Like I said, if the two that I owned had a baby, right there. All right, we're down to the final 4 and a 20-minute video that I'm probably not cutting, so I'll have to put timestamps in. Oh, this is gonna be like a neon baby pink. Oh my God. I didn't know baby pink could be neon. This like reminds me of a like Elle Fowler color, if anyone knows who that is. Like, I feel like this is like the nail polish she wears when she was doing YouTube videos, or even the planner YouTube videos. Like, this is the color she wore. Is that weird? That might be weird. But I watched her videos, so I guess it's not that weird. This is a dream, right here. This is Flamingo. Except for I get sloppy, because I don't really know where they end. Like, you kind of see where they end, but not really. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting. Night Owl, that looks beautiful. I only have one technically blue. So like this is my blue that I have. This is like a purple and that's like a purpley blue shimmer. So this is anything. Yes. 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 From making a mess of my jars that I said I don't want to do. There's just so, like that's like, I could do my full swatch on this. Is there a pearl in this? Oh, okay. I think there is. Yeah, there's a little bit of a pearl. Like that's literally what I got off the thing. So I'm going to like come around, put that in.
Yeah, this one got real messy.
Good enough. Just wipe off everything. That's gonna need a good wipe off. See? So good. Yeah, Night Owl, you good. You know, I hope none of these are like super close and I'm gonna forget which one's which. What is the, oh my gosh. That is so neon. I hope you guys get to see how neon this is. Yeah, I have nothing like this. I have this guy, which is the bee's knees, which is actually pretty close. I lied, that's pretty close. This is more pink, that's more orange. So I do actually have one that's pretty close. That's surprising. Usually I don't have anything that's actually close to anything. The cat's meow, because that came with like 2 pinks and then that coral. So I'm curious to see what this one is. This is like an even babyer pink. But it's also kind of like a neon. I don't know if I'm describing that right, but I think I am. Yeah, I really wish. I mean, I technically could have switched and done the underneath like everybody else now. But I feel like I want all my swatches to look the same. Yeah, that's cute, okay. I'm very happy with my purchases. All right, so I have them all labeled. If you guys wanna know how I label them, they're essentially on clear labels and then I just have the black text. That is how I've done it for all of them. I just think it looks super good. I like it better than the white. So let's go ahead and get some comparisons in. So the bee's knees and tailgater are really, really close. This is a more orangey one and this is a more of a pink one. But would I have been able to tell the difference? Probably not. I mean, you can tell the difference pretty much here. This is definitely more pinky and that's more orange, but I don't necessarily know if on the nails, like, you're like, oh, I want more pink. So that one, still really pretty, but kind of a fail for me. And then I don't have anything that's dark like this. So it's almost like a darker version of this, but a little bit more red. So I don't have anything that is comparable. So this I would consider a red. Yeah, it's like a red with like a sheen to it. So I really like that one. Again, Night Owl, I don't have anything. I would say it's a bluer version of Queen Bee. Like they still have like the same finish, Or maybe they don't. This one might have a little bit of a pearlescence in it. I lied, this blue one has a pearlescence in it. Like very, very, very vague in there, but it's still there. The Cat's Meow. I have a lot of nude pinks, but I don't have a lot of pink. So, I mean, this is a baby pink, so that's gonna go right in there. And let's go ahead and get the rest of the pinks. This is like a purpley pink. This is Sweet Cream, which I thought, if I'm gonna be honest, looked better in the jar than on the final swatch. Yeah, and I felt like that with the Cat's Meow too, which is this one. It almost seemed like a neon, like light pink, but it didn't come out that way. I don't know, you can kind of see. Yeah, it looked a little bit more neon in the jar. I mean, you guys saw I don't have any pinks. Same for Flamingo, not Flamingo, Flamingo, there we go. I mean, that is like really drastically different once it's cured. I don't even know if that's picking up how drastically different it is. Like in person, they look like two different colors. Like had I labeled that, let me see if I can get it in there. Like I thought I labeled it wrong, but I didn't, so yeah, that one was really disappointing because I really, really like that color. The gray one, I had talked about that it's the best of both worlds in between Ride the Rails and Relay Gray, and then Pool Shark is in between. I think these are the three grays that you need. Light, medium, dark. Boom. And then you got black tie. So that's compared to black tie. They're not like comparable, but like as far as like deepness. Let's see, grade A. I have a lot of colors that would look really pretty to this. Although, Jack and Jill's pretty close. Jack and Jill's a little bit darker, so it's kind of a more seafoam, more of a seafoam green, like a lighter seafoam green. Not like terrible that I have these two, but like not the best, I guess. And then this is the only like purple queen bee to the purple Butter Me Up, not even close. So your churn, I think the only one I have is like more purpley, which would be, yeah, Rosy Posy, which doesn't even compare. Like it's the same family. It looks more of the same family in person than it does on camera right now. But it's kind of like a nude one. It's almost closer. No, I mean, I still think I would have it over here. And you guys know I have a thing for nudes, obviously. Utter Perfection is a little bit more of a browner nude than the other ones that I have. This is Nude with an Attitude. So these two kind of compared. So this is a more pink undertone versus this one. This is Pink Tutu, which is pretty drastically different. Social Butterfly. The only one I think I really could compare it to would be Frosty Paws. And it has a different finish. This is a little bit more gritty. And I think, how would I describe that? I think Frosty Paws is more white in tone than this one. I think this is more like, what kind of shell? You know, like the shell, like the pearlescent shell? I feel is more of this one, where this is like a really pretty color, but this may like take it. But I mean, in reality, are you really gonna be able to tell the difference? Probably not. We would have to see it on the hand. Then I have my glitters. I don't have anything compared to this guy. I have Silver Sparkle, which is not a leaf gel, so it's just Silver Sparkle, but, and then none of these compare. Yeah, so that's a win. Sugar Coated, this is Apple Teeny, has more green in that one. I don't think any of these. This one, it may be like this one had a baby with this one, kind of, but that's like kind of more, this is like, yeah. I feel like it has a little bit of pink diamond in it. Would you agree? And then maybe like another purple. Like pink diamond, and they threw some Get Buzzed in there. That's kind of like how I feel about that one. And then I mentioned this earlier, Little Beezy, which I thought, you know, Sequin of Events would be like my ride or die kind of one to that. I think it's the yellow I don't like in here. So like it looks really kind of dirty. I don't know, like there's a lot of yellow in here. Where this one doesn't really have yellow, it has almost, I don't know how to describe it. It's definitely hollow, but it has the hexagons. I think these two together would look probably really cute. Although it kind of is. So they're like essentially the same thing, but with like a different finish. And this is more yellow than this one. So those are all the things I can compare to. But I say I did pretty good considering these come in packs versus individuals. So getting only two that are pretty similar, and not that they're like even bad too. So I'm pretty happy about that. So all right guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a little bit of a longer video, so I appreciate you sticking to the end, and have a great night guys. Bye-bye.